Kareem Beats production.
Here I come, here I come, here I come, here I come.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Child sitting here with Somthin Surrious, all the way out of Ocala, man. Bricks Interviews, let's run it.
Here I come, here I go. Here I come, here I come, here I come. Stunting is a hobby and I do this shit for fun. Haters wanna be me, they wanna see me. Ain't no competition for me, just watch and see.
So, all the way from Ocala, you've been doing music for how long?
Since 98.
98. How old were you when you started?
17, just writing music.
Yeah. Who was the inspiration?
Back then, as far as R&B, SWV, one of my all-time favorite R&B groups.
Oh,
yeah, Coco's my favorite.
Yeah.
Jade. I like I'm like an old soul. A lot of
Yeah.
people, so I like a lot of old school music.
Very cool.
Yeah, Mom used to have the crates. I used to, you got the Luther, you got the Prince,
Man, you got some real good
Yeah.
influences. I wasn't gonna lie to you, I wasn't expecting all that.
Right, yeah.
So, you're influenced by them. Does that music today still kind of have, or does that music from back then still kind of influence you?
Yeah, because I like to use samples, shout out to Cream Beats, because I get my beats from him, and he's one of the guys that, send me, he has that old school vibe too,
Yeah.
so, he send me some, hey, tell me how it brings memories back, so yeah, oh, I can flow to that, you know, so, and then, I did a video to the Isley Brothers, Caravan of Love.
Mm-hmm.
I did a beat and a video to that, so, it was just a good times. That's the name of the video.
Mm-hmm.
Just outside, cookout, barbecue type vibe, so.
Is that the kind of music that you like to make? And you say flow, so are you more of like just strictly R&B, or are you rap? Are you like, how do you define it?
I rap, I sing, just like a female T-Pain.
Yeah?
Almost.
Ooh, okay.
This is a Kareem Beats production.
Everybody stand up and get your vibe on. Laugh and dance and sing and get your vibe on. Outside, once your whip, get your shine on. Mama cooking up the meals, get your grub on. You know what it is, good times, good vibes. Raise your cup and bop your hand. Old school, that's right.
What's your favorite song you've done?
My single, which is Leg Locking, because I had that beat for like a year, and I've been like stumped trying to figure out what am I going to do with this beat.
Leg locking.
Yeah.
Without even hearing the song, I can almost feel like I know what's going on in this song.
Right.
Like, if somebody throws your music on, are you putting them in jeopardy of having another child?
This particular song, yeah.
Yeah.
So we can get to leg locking.
Where do you see yourself going, fitting in? Because like, what I know is people have to have like a plan and kind of like a strategy with their music, or just kind of like a direction where they want to kind of focus their energy. So where are you going with your energy? You feel what I'm saying?
Well, I'm trying to reach like all the generations. Like, I'm trying to link up with Kevin Hilton. He's been doing an excellent job, contacting me. I've been on the radio for 2 weeks straight down there in Miami.
Very cool.
Submitted my music and he made it happen.
That's
so,
awesome. So apparently somebody likes it.
Yeah, I'm trying to touch down in Miami, Orlando. I have an upcoming show with Deja Wallace and the Female Showcase, November 20th. That's Florida Classic Weekend.
Very cool.
So I'm just trying to branch out anywhere, trying to get heard, and just make it happen.
One, come on in and close the door. Two, I'm yours, got a little something for you. Three, you climb on top top of me so we can get to landlocking.
You've been doing music since '98,
Right.
which is amazing, by the
Right.
way. For you to keep the passion that long is incredible.
Yeah.
I love that.
Actually, I put it on the back burner because, you know, kids
Life.
come from, yeah, exactly. So now that everybody's graduated, you know, I have a little bit more time, you know, so I put all my focus into that. Still take care of home, but,
Right.
you know, I'm at that point now where I can just music.
Can I ask you a question too? And like, this is something that, to me, I'll tell you my opinion on it after this, but do you feel like, as far as like an R&B singer or somebody who's older than anybody, period, in general, that it's hard to get the younger generation to listen to what you're saying?
Yes, definitely, because they're into that. They just hear the beat. You can be mumbling.
Yeah.
You can say peanut butter and jelly.
As long as it sounds good, yeah.
I feed off my kids. I listen at what they listening to and try to
trying to infuse it into your music.
Right.
So my opinion with that is, a lot of the times, especially with younger generations, they don't want to feel like they're being left out of the crowd. So they try to stick with the time. So it's like one song can last for a week and then they're on to the next, right?
Right.
And so with that, another huge problem that I have with the industry in general is, by the time people have something to say, like, you know, nobody wants to listen to them anymore. They're like, these people are 35 years old. Why am I listening to it? These people are 45 years old. Why?
Right.
Man, them people got the most to say, the most advice, and the most experience in life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's my biggest issue with, especially hip-hop culture. That's my biggest issue with the music industry, is by the time you have something to say, nobody wants to hear it.
Right.
So, and the thing about it is, the kind of way that I see the industry trying to, like, you know, counter that is streaming. Like, there's, you know, you can literally press play on, you know, Pandora or any of these, whatever, and then you might get an artist you have never seen, heard, or anything before. So, to me, that's the way that it benefits a lot of artists, is they'll really have to judge the music that way, rather than say, oh, nah, that person's not cool, so I don't care. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So that's my
music
issue.
is actually on DistroKid, which distributes through Amazon, iTunes. I just recently found out that I'm on Amazon. I think not Pandora, but what's the other one?
Last FM, Sirius, Apple
iHeart.
Music.
There we go.
Yeah, I would have got there.
Yeah, iHeart and all the Napster, all that. So Tidal.
That's cool.
Yeah, so basically I'm just, you know, like
so
you said.
So they look you up. How do you spell your name? Just for everybody
SOMTHIN SURRIOUS.
Awesome. Y'all better go cop that too. Don't even sit up here and view this video and don't even think about it. Go stream, you know what I'm saying? Go stream a little music.
Yep, I'm on SoundCloud. Find me on IG, Somthin Surrious 79. Facebook, Somthin Surrious. So.
Yeah, do all that. Follow that. And I can tell you from personal experience, I've seen her perform. She is passionate about her music. So it's something that, if anybody is passionate about something, I feel like I owe it to at least give it a shot.
Boy, I'm on the track.
I noticed you noticed me. From across the room, I was hoping I could get the digits. Looking fine as can be. I know you came here alone, but after tonight, you're gonna be living with me. Hopping with sticks and chips, taking trips, bigger balls.
I have my own logo, so I'm gonna have t-shirts, hats.
Start on brand.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the brand? What's the logo look like?
It's called Kill the Mic. Like the actual heartbeat, and the mic is like I actually killed it. Yeah. So, and
I like it.
So like I said, the guy that's behind that, who's doing my shirts, is his name's James Coleman, but his brand is called, his business is called Reach for the Crown Apparel. Shout out to James.
That's very cool.
So
y'all see that, man? She is showing love. That's how all these relationships are built, man. Just showing love to people who show you love, staying loyal. Man, y'all, come on. touching my heart right now.
That's how it's supposed to be. Can I have them digits? Baby, slide them digits. I'm feeling you feeling me. That's how it's supposed to be. Let me get them digits.
Are you doing it more for yourself and just kind of like a hobby, or is it something that you're doing for the world, or are you trying to become famous, or what's your...
I'm trying to become famous.
Right.
I'm just gonna cut it straight to
Yeah.
you know. I watch awards. I've always been in front of the mirror. You know, as
Right.
a kid,
Yeah.
brush. You know,
Getting your craft right.
so.
Yeah.
That's why when people's like, oh, you work on performing, you know, that'll come later. But I've been doing it so long, and see, my background, as far as my family, is nothing but singers. So,
Right.
you know, whether it's church or, you know,
Yeah.
just, so if you were out of key, you got,
Ah,
you know, so it's like you,
yeah, that's crazy.
so it's, you know, my aunt who raised me, you know, she was a soprano, so she hit high octaves. So that's kind of, you know.
Is that what kind of like one of the ways
Yeah.
that you kind of got inspired
Yeah, because
as well?
she passed away in 2010 of breast cancer. So basically, I'm doing it for her, and
Yeah.
I want her to see, you know, I'm taking this music thing and trying to go to the top.
No,
So.
that's cool. Who's your favorite rapper? Right now, currently. Tekashi 6ix9ine?
Past. No.
Okay, all right.
Past or present?
Present.
Present. I'm gonna have to roll with Plies. I love
Really?
Plies. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you into that. Yeah. Get it in.
Because he's funny. He's, you know, he gets
See, that's another thing too, is the reason why a lot of people like Plies is because they know his personal side, because he's so interactive on social media, and not in a negative sense, but he's a clown, man. He'll make you laugh. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like I really enjoy seeing artists in their entirety rather just hearing music. So that's another thing too, is how do you feel about putting your songs out on social media? Do you have like a calculated way of doing that, or are you just putting it down? And
well,
you know
I put it to get the feedback to see, you know, something I need to work on. Is should I put, you know, should I take another approach? You know, I try to, once I have my beat, and I try to get a feel for it and say, okay, you know, how would the crowd react to it, you know, and I just go from there.
So, rapping since 1998, which is awesome, and singing since 1998. Do you have any advice for anybody that's starting out that you could give them? You know what I mean?
Right. Basically, don't keep pushing. Don't give up, because I mean, there was times where, you know, I wanted to give up, and especially after my, well, she's my, I could call her mom, passed away. I just like, I don't think I should do this anymore. I just, you know.
Right.
So I made up all these excuses. I said, you know what? Let's just give it one more shot.
Yeah.
And just go hard with it. So if you got something you believe in, you want to do, just go for it. Keep pushing. Make sure you got supporters, because, like I say, my family supports me, you know, and my friends. So
one thing that I've noticed is if somebody's passionate about something, literally no one can stop them from getting or becoming what they want. So that's my advice to people. It's just if you're passionate about it, continue to work hard and don't care what really goes on. Everything will transpire the way God or whoever you believe in wants it to, you know, to happen. So, but yeah, that's just my take on it. But tell me something. Tell me something personal about you that nobody would know. If they heard your music, they don't know about it. Something personal. Because like I said, it's cool to hear music and stuff, but the artist and the person are really two different things, you know what I mean?
I'm a neat freak.
I'm a neat freak?
I love candles. I mean, I will take some, they walk in the room, the house, it's all scented up, you know.
Ooh-wee.
I'm just a neat freak.
Okay, so I'm getting it. I can almost picture the household right now. So we walk in, nice and neat, candles going, and then we got you with Luther Vandross in the background.
Right.
No wonder why you make them love songs.
So we can get to lead lock in. One, come on in and close the door.
that's what goes and comes with it. So
You got anybody in your life that treats you like a celebrity?
yeah,
You do?
my wife.
Yeah.
She listens. She knows every song. She listens. I send her a beat. I'm like, what you think about this?
Yeah.
Just like the leg locking beat. I say, play that. She's the type that she's.
Ooh. Okay.
I say, okay, now I know where to go with this.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like, okay,
That's
it's gonna
dope.
be a soft sexual.
Yeah. That's dope. Yeah. That's
so
cool.
that's how I end up doing
So
the
you
song.
pick up off of her vibe sometimes and just run with it.
Yeah.
Ooh, wee. I feel
And then
you.
she plays it for her coworkers, and I get their feedback, so it's kind of I'm like, okay, cool,
Man,
and I go from that. So
I play a song for my wife. She'd be like, turn that off.
oh man,
Can we listen to some Cardi B?
oh man,
yeah, babe, play Cardi B. Yeah, you got it.
but yeah.
Log in. One, come on in and close the door. Two, I'm yours, got a little something for you. Three, you climb on top of me so we can get